Hello, everybody. This is the Leovi Life channel, and today we're going to debunk myth number 2 about probiotics. And what that is that the billions and billions and billions of probiotics that everybody talks about really matters. So the whole idea is that you can compare probiotic A and probiotic B by saying this one's got this many billions and that one's got that many billions, and the one with the more billions is better. There's nothing to be farther from the truth. Okay, and I'm going to tell you why. First of all, let me just tell you who I am. My name is Brian Liu. I'm the CEO of New Biome, maker of the Leovi Probiotic Drink. I've got 5 patents in the field issued of microbiome control or gut bacteria, and another one issuing, so I should soon have 6 of them. So I know my stuff. Now let me tell you why you should not be focused on the billions. Let me tell you why they're using the billions. And the reason is it's a regulated business. We're not allowed to say what these probiotics really do. So some of the marketers out there are doing is they're advertising how many billions, because the easiest thing for you to think about is, oh, if this one's got more billions than the other one, this one's got to be better. Again, you're getting misled. Now let me tell you why. A few quick examples, basically some ideas, and then you'll become very clear. Now let's just say, here's a scenario let me present to you. You got 2 sacks, okay? One's a sack of diamonds, and the other's a sack of dirt. And let's just say the sack of diamonds is 30 pounds of it, and the dirt only has 15 pounds of it, right? And I ask you which one's more valuable. You're probably going to say the diamonds, of course, right? There's more of them, and diamonds are more valuable. But what if you are trying to grow carrots? Diamonds are useless, right? At that point, the dirt's more valuable. So the really you got to put in the mind is, what are you trying to do, and what is it good for? Another example is, let's say you have a bunch of firemen. You got 10 of them, and you got a doctor who's a brain surgeon. Which one's better? Well, if you're going to be putting out a fire, of course the firemen are better. And if you want to do brain surgery, of course the brain surgeon's better. So you really got to look at what the role of the microbes are doing in the body before you can make any decision on the billions. Now let's just talk about microbes. Now let's get really specific to just drive this point home further. Y'all know about Botox, right? People inject the stuff in their face so that, when they smile, you don't get all the wrinkles and everything. You look younger. Well, what that is actually an extract from a bacteria that produces a toxin that kills or puts the nerves asleep, let's just say, right, for a while. So when you smile, it doesn't, twitch up or scrunch up your face on top, so you look younger. Okay? What that bacteria does is it produces a toxin. Okay? Now let's look at another set of microbes. The microbes like yeast that make beer. Right? You drink beer, and let's just say it makes alcohol, right? And alcohol is kind of like I guess you could say loosely a neurotoxin. You drink it, you get kind of woozy, affects your nervous system, right? So if you take a pint of beer, right, and let's just say it's got, I don't know, 5-10% alcohol, whatever the number is. I don't drink that much. So if you took out all that alcohol, it's kind of like you'd see maybe the bottom 5 or 10% of that glass. Let's just say it's a couple tablespoons, or 2 to 5 tablespoons of alcohol in that glass. It would be pure alcohol. That's quite a bit, right? You can see it and whatever. And you drink it, and what happens? Not that much. You get a little bit tipsy. You make some jokes with your friends, and you may trip over yourself, and that's about it. Nothing horrible happens. Now go back to that Botox stuff, okay? That Botox, the bacteria makes Botox. It's a big name. I don't need to say it. It is seriously strong stuff. 2.9 nanograms. That means 2.9 billionths of a gram. Let me talk to you about what that is. That's like if you take your pinky nail and you make a cube out of that, and you cut it into a billion pieces, right? And then you take 3 of them. You know what happens? That's enough to kill a human. So you can't compare the billions of, the weight even of the toxin, of one toxin versus another. You got to be very specific. Which one does this? Which one does that? Okay. So the idea is, if you're going to compare bacteria counts, you need to know a few things beyond just the number of bacteria. You need to know what the chemical it's producing and what is it good for. Then you need to know how much does each bacteria produce of that substance. And then you can talk about how many bacteria in total need to do that. So you have to have those 3 pieces of information. If you have those 3 pieces of information, then you can actually do some comparative studies. You multiply those 3 numbers, you say, okay, this one has this much, this one's got that much. I know which one's better. But if you're just talking about the numbers, you cannot make any comparison whatsoever. To me, as a scientist, it's useless. Now, on the other hand, to be more specific, if you are the maker of the probiotic and you've done tests on that one specific probiotic on people, then it's true. You're going to get a range. What you find out is the things are typically you. If you have too little, you don't see much. You got it just right, it works really well. You have too much, it may cause a problem or something like that. It's usually not just a straight line that more is better or this, that. It's usually kind of like a U-shaped thing. Okay, so that's the point. I don't pay attention comparing probiotics by the billions. And what's happened is it's just been almost like something has been cascaded through many groups of people, um, and it's everywhere. But the reality, I think, the examples I just told you, even with the specific bacteria, makes you realize, even with like the yeast versus the Botox bacteria, you really got to get very specific before you can make a decision. Now, that's just about the billions. What we have here at Leovi are two great probiotic drinks. One's plain, one's vanilla. They're both made with um, organic milk, reduced fat or 2% milk. This one's got Madagascar vanilla and also a little bit of natural cane sugar for flavoring. It tastes like melted vanilla ice cream. I could tell you so many times people, when they first hear it, they go, "Are you kidding me?" And then they drink it. They go, it really tastes like melted vanilla ice cream. And I'm a foodie, okay? I'm not just a scientist, I'm a foodie. I can't make stuff that doesn't taste good. That's why we got the vanilla. Now, on the other hand, we got the plain. The plain, this one is, if people like buttermilk, they'll like the plain. Okay, it tastes very much like a buttermilk. But if you like sweet stuff, this is most likely not for you. It has been endorsed by the San Francisco Junior Diabetes Research Foundation. So if you got sugar sensitivities, this is okay. This is good for you. Now, both of them have got lactase enzyme. And the lactase enzyme, it breaks down the milk lactose so you don't bloat. So we like to call this bloat-free dairy, okay? Because we have tons of lactase. I've never heard in the 5 years we've been selling this product anyone complain about they got bloating after this. It's because we formulated it just right for you. So if you're sensitive to lactose, this is okay for you. Now, that we ship these things frozen, um, and they take 2 days to get to you. So because we go by FedEx Air for most of the United States. Now the thing about it is the next 2 weeks, we've got 2 Wednesdays that are holidays. It's Christmas and New Year's. So we're not going to be able to ship these for the next couple of weeks, but we can ship it the second week of January to arrive on the 8th. So if you'd like to buy it, you can buy it now, but we just won't ship it till then, or you can buy it later. Again, this one tastes like vanilla ice cream. This one tastes like buttermilk. And why they work so well is because researchers or professors at Purdue and Indiana University, what they found out is the bacteria that makes these things, the B3892, what they do is they neutralize certain nasty bacterial toxins and they prevent certain nasty bad guys from sticking to cells. So it's kind of like you got a bulletproof vest chemically and an oil slick for the bad guys to slide out your tailpipe. All right, and people typically drink a quarter cup of this to a full cup every day. Depends. I mean, you can chug it too. I've had 10 a day and I absolutely love it. But it's up to you. Good stuff, and I hope to see an order from you folks. And if you need to contact me, you can text me or get me by email. And I look forward to hearing from you. Okay, I'll see you in the good next year. I hope you all have a good holidays and best of health to y'all. Okay.